about like hustling or whatever, like that niggas don't understand or whatever, like people that never did it or never been involved, is it gives you a feeling that nothing else could give you. As far as like, you gotta imagine like starting your day, you might have like a certain amount of whatever it is, and you start off with that, but you leave all your money in the crib, so you don't got no money in your pocket, like you deposit it in a bank, whatever you did with the bread, but you walking outside with $0 in your pocket. To start your day with $0, and then in a couple hours, your pockets is busting out the seams, like all 4 pockets, is a feeling that you cannot describe and you can't get from nothing else. There's nothing else that you could get from that.
Yo. As my palms itch in the crib, watching old Bond flicks. Sipping clique, eating lobster, fried rice with chopsticks. Niggas just gossip, I'm in there getting stock tips. A vacation in the islands, the duck all the nonsense. Shit, I'm on my grind. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind. I'm Pisces, but my zodiac is the $sign. You can't flex on me. Got hecklers, you trying to heckle me. Move vowels like Jeopardy, selling O's for equity. I'm so fucking awesome. Stunning like Steve Austin. Like to spend my Monday nights getting rid of that raw shit. They talk about hustling, but they don't mention the losses. Drop the pack in Cherry Valley.
Got Breeze uptown.
Yes, sir.
This nigga.
What the fuck is up?
You was talking about that, I think when we ended our interview, you was talking about how you hate social media and shit.
Yeah, man. It's part of the game. I hate social media, though. I can't stand the shit. If I didn't rap, I definitely wouldn't be on social media for sure.
What you think your life? How you think your life would have gone if you wasn't a rapper or an artist?
I would definitely still be into some type of like entrepreneurship if I was done hustling. If cause I always knew my potential, even though I was doing shit that was, you know, outside of what my potential could be or whatever. But I always knew the type of person that I wanted to be, the type of moves that I wanted to make. I've been talking about being a businessman since I was a little kid. Like, you can ask my mother. Like, I used to go to school with a briefcase and shit like that when I was in elementary school, and wanted to wear suits and ties and shit like that. So I always been that type of nigga, like just having it up here that I'm gonna be an entrepreneur and I'm gonna do shit for myself. I never fucked with jobs and things like that. I always had it to be my own man. And I don't really deal too well with authority either. So yeah, I always was on that type of tip. It's just that, you know, your environment and circumstances and things that you come across growing up. You live in certain types of places, you end up getting into certain things, and I happen to be good at that too. So
tell us a little bit about hustling and like what made you want to get into that road, embark on that journey. Excuse me.
It started when I was like 12, and my like I was a spoiled kid when I was younger. Like, you know, up until like 11, 12. Like, my mother pretty much got me whatever I wanted, sneakers, things like that, whatever, like clothes, shit like that or whatever. And I had a brother, but my brother lived with his father. So he didn't live with me. So it was pretty much like I was the only kid for a long time, for like 6 years of my life. And then my little sister came. When my little sister came, it was like, all right, it's not about you no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's somebody else to worry about, and then a little baby to worry about. So things slowed up as far as like what I was getting, how much of it I was getting, you know what I'm saying? And then it started to where I was like, where I would only get things if it was school clothes, Christmas, birthday, and summer clothes, and then that's it, or Easter. And when you get older, you becoming like a teenager and things like that. Like, it's niggas that's coming through with the new Jordans every week. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they come out, they got them or whatever. And you see that, you still like nice things. So yeah, I still want that. I'm used to having shit. I still want that. And then I ended up, you know what I'm saying, like getting into it. Also, like as my sister came or whatever, it was more difficult to ask my mother for stuff because she just made it difficult to come ask her for shit or whatever, probably because she was stressed out. But I didn't think about that at that time as a kid. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about what I want. So if I ask her for, oh, like, Ma, let me get $20 to go outside, I'd be like, yo, what you need $20? Like $20? What you need $20 for? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it made it, she created like a monster in me to where I didn't want to ask for shit no more. Like, so I stopped asking and I just found a way to get it on my own. And I'm still like that to this day, still prideful and won't ask for help because of that. So that's where it started, just not wanting to ask for help and not getting the things that I was used to getting. And then, you know, then when you get older, it's just not about sneakers and shit no more. It's about like you having to pay bills and you have to fend for yourself and pay rent and shit like that, and still want to be jiggy and want to do fly shit and got girls in your life you want to spend money on and you want to buy nice things for, and you know, you want watches, you want earrings, you want chains, you want whatever, you want all type of shit. You want to be able to eat at nice places, you know, that type of shit.
You could catch me live at the Wimbledon and Wimbledon's. Niggas trembling, they won't say my name in unfavorable sentences. I don't bicker with niggas who penny pinch and use rentals to boost.
When did you leave New York?
What, move?
Yeah.
2017, like October 2017. I went down for A3C, and I was supposed to come back. I was gonna move regardless, but I wasn't gonna move when I moved. I was gonna go to A3C, stay for the birth of my daughter, my youngest daughter, and then I was gonna come back to get some money. And then it was wild shit that was going on. Like it was like 2 or 3 raids that happened when I left, and my girl was like, yo, I don't think you should go back. Look, and she showed me like the articles and shit like that. And one of them was across the street from where I was at, like where I used to be at, like one of the spots that I used to have. It was like right across the street. And the other one was around the corner from where niggas used to be at. So after that, I just went cold turkey. People were still hitting my line, like asking me when I was coming back, and I was lying. I was telling them I was in Texas and I was coming back soon, and I just never came back.
Wow. At that point, were you missing it a little bit?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The business ain't really start yet. Like it started, but it ain't pop off how we wanted it to pop off. But the first year, that's the most money I made legally ever in my life. The first year, from the end of December 2017 when we started the shit until the end of 2018, we made like $96,000. The first year, that's the most money I ever made legally. So I was like, all right, we can fuck with this. Then the next year, we doubled it, and then it just kept going up. And then it was like, all right, it's still not, like, one thing about, like, hustling or whatever, like, that niggas don't understand or whatever, like, people that never did it or never been involved, is it gives you a feeling that nothing else could give you. As far as, like, you gotta imagine, like, starting your day, you might have, like, a certain amount of whatever it is. And you start off with that, but you leave all your money in the crib, so you don't got no money in your pocket, like, you deposit it in a bank, whatever you did with the bread. But you walking outside with $0 in your pocket. To start your day with $0, and then in a couple hours, your pockets is busting out the seams, like all 4 pockets, is a feeling that you cannot describe and you can't get from nothing else. There's nothing else that you could get from that. Like no other feeling, nothing else will give you that feeling. It's nothing. Like it's nothing else that I've ever experienced that would give you that feeling. The only thing that I could imagine maybe is, you know what I'm saying, being a big artist and getting $1 million a show or some shit like that. That's the only thing that I could think would probably be the equal. But, or, you know, getting paid hundreds of thousands a show or some shit like that or whatever. But even making money, if you make money from music or whatever, and it's not the same feeling. They don't give you the same feeling.
What you watching? HipHopGemsTV?